I'm gonna go over all the basics that you need to know when it comes to nutrition. Calories, macronutrients, micronutrients, weight loss, weight gain. Your questions answered. Let's go.
I don't know what the deal is with all that.
Basically, I have this triangle set up for you guys so you can understand the 3 legs that are super important when you're talking about eating healthy. Calories. Now, you've probably heard of calories to some extent in the past. The technical definition of a calorie is the amount of energy needed to raise 1 kilogram of water by 1 degree Celsius. Let's just stick with the idea that calories are a form of energy and it's found in food and your body needs it to function optimally. Continuing on down the nutrition triangle, we have macronutrients. You may have heard of them referred to as macros. First up, we have proteins, like fish. Next up, fats, like olive oil. And your favorite, carbs, which can be cookies, bread, cakes, all that delicious stuff. Hey! And I guess technically we have alcohols too, and that's the 4th macronutrient, but we're not gonna confuse this video any further. All right, jumping back into the macronutrients, starting off with protein. Protein's an incredibly important component of every cell of the body. Hair and nails are actually mostly made up of protein. Protein is a vital macronutrient that your body uses to build and repair muscle, bone, skin, and even blood. Jumping over to fat, I wanna first tell you that I think dietary fats have gotten a bad rap. Dietary fats are essential to give you energy and support cell growth. They also help protect your organs and keep your body warm. And finally, fats help you absorb some nutrients as well as producing some vital hormones, like testosterone. Furthermore, fats break down into saturated and unsaturated fats, but that can get controversial and a little complex, so let's save that for the Nutrition 201 video. As for carbs, I'm not necessarily a huge fan of carb. Don't worry, I'm gonna tell them the good parts about you too. Carbs break down into 3 categories: fibers, starches, and sugars. Fiber is an incredibly important component of carbohydrates. Not only does it help your gut bacteria survive and thrive, but it could also possibly curb your appetite, lower your cholesterol levels, decrease some risks of cancer. That's pretty exciting, and that's the part of carbs I really do enjoy. Starches are the most consumed carbs on this planet. You most often find them in grains and root vegetables. And then we come to sugars. You know what a sugar is. I know what a sugar is. Sugar gets rapidly absorbed into our bloodstream, causing a huge blood sugar spike, therefore an insulin spike, and that can cause a lot of problems when you overeat it. And because it tastes so good, it's very easy to overeat. We went macro, time to go micro. The 3rd and final leg of our triangle is micronutrients. Here we're talking about vitamins and minerals. Vitamins, classically you hear vitamin B, C, D. Minerals like zinc and iron. These are essential nutrients for our life. The reason why they're called essential is because for the most part, our body is unable to make these on its own, and we need to get them from our diets. If you're low on vitamins, that can hurt your energy levels, your immune system, your ability to clot, and so much more. And if you're low on minerals, your bones won't form properly, you won't grow properly, you could possibly be anemic. This is why these bad boys are so essential. Yeah! Something you have to know is that all diets are not created equal. And I'm gonna run through a single example with you right now so that you can follow along. Let's say there are 2 people in a given situation. They have the same maintenance calories and they're looking to lose weight. Person A decides to follow the cookie diet, and they're gonna aim to eat 1,500 calories of cookies a day, which is 500 calories below their required maintenance. Person B is also gonna be eating 1,500 calories a day, but they're gonna be following the Mediterranean diet, basically a whole foods, plant-based diet. Who do you think I'm gonna say is following the healthy diet? I mean, it's obvious, but do you know why it's obvious? Both people will actually lose weight. So you may say to yourself, well, so if they're both losing weight, why is one worse than the other? Go back to my little triangle that I created. Both are eating a caloric deficit. Check. But person A is eating cookies, which is mostly sugars and some fats, so they're not getting a great balance of macronutrients. Person B, Mediterranean diet, great balance of macronutrients. Let's talk about micronutrients, probably the more important point of the conversation here. If you're following the cookie diet, what micronutrients are in cookies? Mediterranean diet, rich in vitamins, rich in minerals. Yes, we want you to lose weight if you're overweight, and yes, we want you to consume less calories. But that's not where the story ends. We need to consider that whole triangle of calories, macros, and micronutrients. In the United States, obesity has become an epidemic. So I understand why most people want to lose weight. It's actually been proven in the best quality studies. Keeping your weight healthy is one of the most important things you can do to maintain your health, to live a long life. So if you're trying to lose weight, or if you're possibly underweight and want to gain weight, here's what I recommend you do. Calculate your maintenance calories. You can do that through a calculator online. And then if you want to gain weight, add to the maintenance calories and eat that. If you want to lose weight, eat a little bit less than your maintenance and you're going to be losing weight. What I recommend to my patients is that ideally they lose or gain a pound a week max, because when you start going into extremes, that could really mess with your body, unless of course you have a medical condition or are working with a nutritionist or doctor. When you're thinking about nutrition, always remember that little triangle of calories, macronutrients, and micronutrients so you can decide what's healthy and what's not. Trust me, there's a lot of nuance when it comes to nutrition, and I didn't want to bog this video down with controversy. In general, the field of nutrition research is an absolute mess, and we'll save that for the future videos. For now, I just wanted you to have a solid understanding, for you to have a healthy and happy conversation with your nutritionist, doctor, trainer. Stay happy and healthy.